Hello, back in the kitchen. It's a little bit different today. This is going to be a really short video. I'm filming it myself. That's why it's a different angle, and you can see the fact that I need a haircut. I need to get my hair done. I did do my nails today, so that's a plus. Anyway, back to what we're doing in the kitchen. I'm making a cake, and the cake is based on a fig cake that I have in my book, The Italian Table. But I'm making a couple changes because I don't have, my fig cake just calls for a little bit of milk, a little bit of yogurt, I think that is, but I'm changing it because Sophie brought home this great thing of ricotta. And Ina Garten had this really good recipe. I remember came out in the last cookbook, or 2 cookbooks ago, who can keep track, and it uses fig and ricotta. So I'm gonna use this ricotta. And you may also notice that I've been saying fig this, fig that. There are no figs here now. It's not the middle of summer. There are, however, these beautiful strawberries, which were gonna go bad. So I'm going to make a strawberry ricotta cake, and I'm gonna start doing it now. And this is the pan I'm using. It's a 9-inch springform pan, and I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. Ricotta from the caseificio. It's actually ricotta, pecora, a little bit of lemon zest, eggs from the farmer, a little bit of yogurt, sugar, vanilla, butter, and then Sophie also picked up this great flour, luckily at the fruit and vegetable store. It's milled very near here, and I'm really happy to have it and really excited to be using it. First thing you do is preheat the oven to 180 centigrade. That's 350 Fahrenheit. Next up is put a cup of sugar, and this is softened butter, a stick and a quarter, and I'm just going to beat that until it's light. Now I'm going to add the eggs, 1 egg at a time. Let that, so the eggs are all mixed in, and now I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Grated lemon zest, and then the secret ingredient, this wonderful ricotta, which I happen to have, and if you don't have, that's okay too. Now I'm gonna mix this back up. It'll get all smooth. It'll be a little bit lumpy because of the ricotta, but that's okay. Forgot one ingredient. Vanilla. 1 teaspoon. That's better. Now I have the dry ingredients here. It's flour, baking powder, and salt, and I sifted them together. And I'm gonna have this go on really low. By the way, this is a KitchenAid mixer. I just got it and I love it. I can't believe I've lived without it. Anyway, I'm gonna put it on low and just stir just to combine. You don't want to overstir. The batter is all done, and now I'm going to put it in this pan. I have buttered and floured a 9-inch springform pan, and I'm just going to put it all into here. I've got all the batter in the pan, and I'm just using a spoon to make it all flat, smooth it all out. Okay, now comes the fun part. I'm going to take these strawberries, which are pretty big and which I've cut in half, and I'm going to lay them all with the cut side up. I've actually never done it with strawberries, so this is a bit of a experiment. When I do it with figs, I definitely put it cut side up. I figured all the juices will come up, and I'm going to sprinkle sugar over it, so I think that's a good idea. So I'm just going to do that. I'll be back in a minute. I think I did a pretty good job. Next comes sugar. This is sort of not brown sugar, I think it's called raw sugar. And I'm gonna sprinkle it on the top. And you wanna cover all the fruit for sure. Because as it cooks, this will add a nice little, it'll get a bit caramelized and a bit crunchy on top of the exposed cake batter. how much I'm using here. A few tablespoons. A little bit more over there. There we go. And now I've preheated the oven to 180 centigrade, 350 Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna put this in for, I'm gonna put it for 35 minutes and then check it. It might take up to 45 minutes. Be back soon. The cake is done and it's beautiful, if I do say so myself. It ended up taking 40 minutes and it's in the springform pan. I'm gonna let it cool off a bit before I take it out. The cake turned out perfectly. So happy with it. It smells so good. It smells buttery, sugary, and I was able to use up all those beautiful strawberries. I hope you can make it too.